I have done 1,000 trades with some friends, and today we're gonna get into what are you going to get from 1,000 trades, what can you expect, what are gonna be the IV spreads, will you get 100% IVs? So with all that said, let's jump right in. Welcome back, everybody. We have done 1,000 trades in Pokemon GO. Well above that, if you guys do actually want to check out what my trade stats are, we've done a lot of trades in Pokemon GO. It's probably one of the best things, the most underrated features. It's a very time-consuming, tedious feature, but it is very, very worthwhile. And we have done 51,707 trades in Pokemon GO. A lot of trades. And for our distance medal, it's not quite as much as Zoe's. Big shout out to Zoe for doing an amazing amount of distance trades. Thoroughly impressive. It's well more than I have. I'm not going to disclose her stat. That's totally for her to do. It is 152 million for myself. That's going to be where we're at for trades. So now let's look at the 1,000 trades that we have done. So what we're going to look over today is going to be number one, our 100% IVs that we have gotten for them, which will be at the end. We're going to look at some of our legendary Pokemon. We're going to look at our lucky Pokemon. We are going to look at our 3 stars all the way down to our 0 stars and look at what the stat distribution of these Pokemon are to kind of see what you can expect when you do trades in high quantities. Because one of my favorite things in Pokemon GO is getting lucky 100% IV Pokemon because it does save you a tremendous amount of Stardust. That's why when I tell you guys after Com Day to save a lot of these Pokemon and swap trade them, usually the best thing to do is over 100 kilometers because that will guarantee you 3 candies and 1 XL candy. But in this season of GO, you're getting a guaranteed XL candy and a guaranteed 2 candy, which normally if you trade for over 100 kilometers would then give you 4. During this season only. So if it's after the season you're watching this video, disregard that, shoot for over that 100 because that's gonna give you the best things that you can possibly get for XL candy, which is very important, and extra candy. So let's look at our traded Pokemon, which I have a folder for and I've put them all in there and it has given us 1,000. Yes, 1,000 Pokemon. And if we go ahead and scan through, you can see a mix of Carablast, Scizor, Pansages, we have Grubbins that are brand new, Carablast again, Combees, Shelmet, saw Chansey in there, we saw Hitmontop, we're gonna keep going down. These are some of the bug type Pokemon which are newer trades, Palkia's in there. We're always doing our special trades each and every day because you never know, that Pokemon can go lucky and you will probably see some of those in here. Then we have Slowbro, Slowpoke, Machop, common Pokemon, Beldum, very common that you're gonna see because Beldum is a very diverse, really powerful Pokemon that has a future Mega. Dratini is going to be in there, Abra, Tyrant, rare Pokemon will be in here as well. Quillfish, brand new Pokemons that did come out. Archon, Gibbles, Ferroseeds, and if we keep going down, there's Axews, Starlies from Com Day. We're gonna see the Voltorbs. You will eventually see some Hisuian Growliths in here. So there's a lot of Pokemon, and this is common to see what I do with my friends often. Growlithe, Sneasel, Ponyta, Gligar, Panpour, we have Onyx, Snorlax with a hat, Lapras, Unknowns, Togetix. We keep going down. Aerodactyls in here, common. Things that we're looking to get XL candy for that are harder to get, and we also want regular candy for, and 100% IVs. You see the Rockruffs in here. Smeargles, Braviaries are going to be in here. Lots of Pans, Panpour, Pansage, Kangaskhans. Unloaded a lot of Kangaskhans, and then also had a bunch of unloaded Druddigons as well. So there's a lot of really cool Pokemon in here, and let's start to see what we got in this mix. So if we click on see more, let's go ahead and start with our 0-star Pokemon. So we got 71 0 stars out of 1,000, so that is under 10%, which is actually pretty impressive. I thought it would be a lot higher. So if we go ahead and check through here, unfortunately we have a Gibble in there, Tyrant, Axew, surprise, surprise, Snorlax, why not? Kangaskhan's bunch and Druddigons, a bunch of them in there. And then when we get towards the top, we'll start checking out all the IVs. So then let's check out the 1 stars. We have 332, so that's approximately 30% of the bag that makes up our 1-star Pokemon. So if we go ahead and quickly scan through here, there's no point to go through all these Pokemon, but just giving you a perspective that any of these Pokemon that we do trade obviously could come out as 0 stars, 1 stars, 2 stars, 3 stars, and 4 stars. And there you go right there, Kangaskhan's and Druddigons. Now let's check out our 2 stars, 436. So it looks like the bulk of our Pokemon that we do trade will come out into our 2 stars. And just remember, when trading with friends that are best, you have a 555 base floor of all of your Pokemon. That's why the 0 stars are much less common than are the other Pokemon. So if you do flick through here, for the most part, none of these Pokemon are going to be below a 555 because majority of them, if not all of them, have been traded with best friends. So that is why most of our Pokemon are going to be sitting in the 2 and the 3 stars. So if you want to check through the 2 stars real quick, 436, approximately 40% of our Pokemon are going to be in the 2 stars. Between the 1 and the 2 stars, you have 70% of our Pokemon. But just remember, every single Pokemon that you are seeing that was traded into my bag, these are not the Pokemon that I traded away, gave that person an XL candy, and at a minimum of 2 regular candies. Typically, you would see if it's over 100 kilometers, that's what's going to get you there. And now let's check out our 3 stars. So if we go through and check out our 3 stars, let's check out some of the IVs, and let's go ahead and remove our lucky Pokemon because we can check those out later. 115. All right, let's check out anything that we do see here that might be worthwhile. Carablast, 93% right there. Oh, we have a 96% IV Grubbin, not too shabby right there. Brand new Pokemon. 96% IV Pansage from a trade. Hey, we did get a Palkia from a trade. That was a 15-13-13. Pretty impressive right there. Being that it could have gone all the way down to a 555. Keep go through here. Anything that I would point out that might be noteworthy. Typically, I would look for 98% IVs. Obviously, I'm more favored for the Luckies. There, we got another one. A Tornadus that came through at a 15-13-14. Really impressive stats from a completely non-lucky traded. Anything else that might be worthy? Wow, we have a 98% IV Stunfisk that did come through. 96% IV Quillfish. Kangaskhan, 93%. 15, 11, 14 Kangaskhan. And the Druddigons. Let's go ahead and check through here. So far, no 98% except that Stunfisk that we did see. So now, let's go through and check out our 4-star Pokemon with a grand total of 2, which is a really low percentage, but we did get a Voltorb, pretty cool, Hisuian, and we actually did get a lucky Druddigon. Really amazing. This one, shout out to Randy for this trade, came through. So stoked. Obviously, as you can see, I've already worked on best budding this Pokemon all the way to the max. Very big fan of this Druddigon right here. And then let's go through and check out all of our lucky Pokemon as well. We got a grand total of 46, which comes out to approximately 5%. But if you look at those 100% IV Pokemon, think about it. Out of 1,000, 2, which is going to be a 0.2% chance that you will get a 100% IV Pokemon. Obviously, you can standard deviate higher than that. Maybe you'll get lucky, you'll get a couple of them, but at the same time, don't expect too many 100% IVs, but when they do come, quite amazing. So let's check out here. We have Scissor, gonna get transferred. Yanma, gonna get transferred. Pansage, gonna get transferred. Just remember, base floor for lucky Pokemon is going to be a 12, 12, 12. We got a Grubbin, not too shabby for a brand new Pokemon. Pansage, 15 attack. 98% Hisuian Quillfish. I have to save this Pokemon. I need to keep that one. Tortuga, lucky Pokemon, rare at that. 98% IV Donphan. Might go ahead and put a star on that one, even though I probably won't do anything with it. Oh, 96% IV Cresselia. That is not too shabby right there. Too bad it does not have Grass Knot. 100% IV Voltorb. We are going to save that one, obviously. The lucky Pokemon are going to be where it's at. 96 Marshtomp. I think I'm going to save that Growlithe right there just because it is Hisuian and it is lucky. Snorlax, Hitmonchan, Braviary 96, Togetic 98, 98 unknown, ooh, 96 Kangaskhan, 98% IV Druddigon, and a 100% IV Druddigon. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and save that 98 as well, even though I probably won't do it. So if we look at all these Pokemon, we got a grand total of 5 98% IV Pokemon, which puts us at 0.5%, but some of those are lucky. And just remember, powering up lucky Pokemon normally would cost you, let's check out this Scissor, would cost double the amount of Stardust, which is awesome. Really a big fan of some of these lucky Pokemon that I do have. I'm obviously gonna transfer quite a bit of these, but guys, do not overlook the chances of getting 100% IV Pokemon, great lucky Pokemon to save you a ton of Stardust, extra XL candy, and extra candy in Pokemon Go. And then you get to connect, see what's coming new, and get surprised when trading Pokemon in Pokemon Go. That's gonna be one of my favorite things, is seeing what happens when you do something in Pokemon Go. That could be a total surprise. One of the biggest magics of Pokemon Go. So let me know what some of your biggest wins of trading are in the comments below, and tag your trade partner. Thank you guys for being here as always. To all my likers, comments, subscribers, Patreon members, everybody who takes their support, subscription, and directs love, I'll miss you guys out in the next video. Peace. I want to take this time to thank everybody who supports me in every facet. It means the world to me, and an extra special thank you to all my Patreons. I greatly appreciate the extra support to continue to allow me to pursue Pokemon Go full time, allowing me to create my daily video uploads in the most timely fashion for everyone's benefit. Plus, I get the amazing experience of sharing my creative processes behind the scenes and raiding all around the globe with select upper tiers. Thank you everybody for being a part of the Trainer Club. You all mean the absolute world to me, and I will see you guys out on the next video.